So today's message is about seeing from a higher perspective. Um, so even this is what I've been doing. This is what I've been on, and even on my Instagram page, I've been just laid back, chilling, like cooling, not really overindulging in it, and just like vibing. But the energy is definitely giving me vibes like, all right, post a song now, post a song. So like what seeing from a higher perspective, that's really what I'm on. It's all about before I even get into that, since you on my page, that means you on my vibration. That means you have to be on level with me or my videos wouldn't make sense to you. And so you might be noticing that you're getting deja vu, and like really strong deja vu, like there's no doubt that you've been there before. And also you're getting like signs, hearing things, and like messages that you literally have actually heard and know you actually have heard, like around this time last year, you know you actually did hear it. Like it's crazy how it's going down. I'm experiencing it. That's why I'm reacting like this, because it's really crazy how it's going down. The reason I'm trying to like ease into it, because it's like a couple things, but it's like you getting all this deja vu and stuff. It's probably because it did happen before, because around this time last year you were in the same situation, you were doing the same things in the same circumstance, but you were in a different version of yourself. You were in a different, when if you've been going through this, you literally know what I'm talking about. You know why I'm reacting like this. The way it's like popping up in front of your eyes, like like bro, like literally stuff is actually coming back around. You might be, say you might be writing some, and then you realize, hold up, like last year around this time, or like sometime a couple months before, like wait, I was writing this thing before. I was writing this before. You probably was, but the thing is, now it's looping back. Oh my god, here we go. All right, here we go. Now it's looping back. The fuck? Oh, I swear I do this every video. Now it's looping back around, because it's about. I can't even get to the message because it's that deep. Now it's looping back around. I gotta calm down. Now it's looping back around because it's the cycle repeating back to the start, but it's really back to the end. It's like my eyes are literally about to start watering. It's like around the time where everything went wrong last year. Like this is the time where you had it right there. You had it right there, but it just fell somehow. And that, well, it's different for everybody, but for me and maybe for you, it was because I wasn't here spiritually. I wasn't here. I was here mentally, but spiritually I wasn't here. I was in a different place spiritually. I wasn't ready. So it's coming back around because it seems like it's the cycle, like repeating, but it's actually, hopefully my hand wasn't covering it, but it's actually where it started. If my hand was covering that, that's somebody trying to take that message, and I will redo this whole video. I don't care. I will write lines down and redo this video. So it's where it seems like it's repeating, but it's because it's test and it's lessons, and it's not lessons, it's test. It's like you're back here now because you're in a new energy now. You're back here now. It's like a second chance. You're back here now at the same exact spot you were before, where you could have had it all, but you dropped it. And situations, my eyes are about to start watering. You might even hear the same exact thing that you heard last year around this time, or last year around this time, or sometime last year, right when you had it. You might literally hear the same messages, the same things you were hearing around that time, because it's back. Now I understand why them YouTubers be yelling, because this is deep. You might literally be hearing, and that's confirmation with whatever's going on in the sky. You might really hear the same things that you were hearing before. The reason is because now you're ready and now you're being tested. This is trials, and this is, I don't know what trials and tribulations, I don't know what tribulations mean. So this is your trials. It's your second chance. It's your second chance. This is the part right there. This is the part right here. So now that the situations are back, you're meant to see from above. You are meant to exit the situation and observe the situation. You're meant to look at it and see how people are really acting. And by now, their mask has come off. By now, nobody can fool you no more. By now, you're seeing the true nature of people. Their mask has come off. And don't be putting it back on for them. But now their mask has come off. You know how everybody really is. You know who's really the snakes. You know what's really going on. So now you have to watch them. You have to no, you don't have to watch them. You have to observe what's really going on. And when people are talking to you, when situations come to you, you have to really not be in the situation and move by emotion. You have to kind of play a game. You have to move by, what are you trying to get out of me? What are you really asking me when you ask me this question? What are you really looking for? What are you really searching for? What is that thing that you're really trying to get out of me that's hidden behind what you're saying? What is that emotion that's really hidden behind what you're saying? What is hidden behind this situation? What is this situation really, regardless of what it's presenting? Like, you have to really see what's going on here. And also things that might have affected you in the past. So I'm gonna just give a personal example. So, I ain't about to say that one. But let me see if I can think of a personal example. So, confirmation. So I'm gonna just there's this message I was getting, like, it's really crazy. Around this time last year, or sometime last year, there's this message I was getting, and it was like on. But last year, my eyes about to start watering. Last year, the same exact messages, the same exact thing coming through. Except last year, when this exact same, it will play out in front. My eyes are about to start watering. It will play out in front of your face. The same exact thing. And you won't even question if you're tripping, because you know. I look like some crazy person. You won't even question if you're tripping, because you know. And I literally know, because I remember, and I have the literal messages, and it's crazy. But the same situation will repeat itself, and it's like the messages I was getting, like this, like I was seeing that, and then the situation literally came into play. And when I was getting the messages and the situation came into play, my reaction was to, instead of waiting for it, my reaction was to jump. My reaction was to jump into it and take initiative, when the other thing I was getting messages from wasn't taking initiative. So I decided to jump in and take initiative, which led to that outcome that it led to. But that outcome ended up not being the right outcome, because the outcome that was supposed to happen didn't happen. And now, like literally last night, I got the same exact messages, not literal messages. Like, when I say messages, I'm saying, like, y'all probably know what I mean. But when I say messages, I'm saying like just for a real shallow example, you walk in and you see 777. That is what I mean by messages. So literally last night, I got the same exact messages, the same exact thing, but instead of jumping in this time, because I knew this situation happened already, it literally happened already. It literally happened step by step already. I literally look crazy with the bags under my eyes, just woke up. But the exact situation happened already, and I know how I responded last time. So now, this time, I'm acknowledging the situation and I'm letting it do what it does. And that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to acknowledge the situation, not even acknowledge, just know that the situation is there. Like, see it. You can't not see it. When you are getting messages from the universe, you can't not see it unless you choose to ignore it, which then you wouldn't be on my page right now. But you can't not, you can't, did I say you can't not, I don't fucking know. You can't ignore it. So now situations are going to come back around, and maybe opportunities, maybe last time things that you like reacted to a certain way and the outcome was a certain way. It's now about putting your knowledge into use, and it's now about your reaction. You have to see from above. You have to see in the situation. You have to see the higher perspective. You have to really, what's it called? What's that word? What's that word? What's that word? Strategize? It's not strategize. Yeah, it's not strategize. Somebody probably know what I'm trying to say, but I just seen 111. You have to really strategize your response. You have to really think before you react, because your emotions can't be in your reaction, but your emotions do come into play, because don't let nobody play you. But that's that fast moving energy. Don't let nobody play you, but at the same time, don't play yourself by reacting the exact way that they want you to react. You might be put in a situation the same as before, which is what's happening now. You're going to be put in the same situations you got put in before. And you have to pay attention to what is going on, what they're saying, what the sign is telling you, what the signs are telling you, what your intuition is telling you. And you have to figure out what the correct reaction is. You have to make your own blueprint and decide for yourself what's worth reacting to, what's worth my energy. If somebody brings you a situation, and it's like something that would affect you in the past. If somebody brings you a situation where it's like somebody comes up and confronts you about something, not even comes up and confronts you about something, but somebody is like, well, so like they say something that triggers you. They say something that triggers you. You have to see from what they're really trying to do, and you have to see from a certain perspective and a certain strategized reaction based off of your own blueprint, based off of what they want you to do, what their intention to get you to do is. What are they attempting to get from you? What do they want? And that will fuel your response. And then in situations where they say something that, like, whatever is your blueprint, you make your own blueprint. Some in my blueprint is like, does it affect me, and is it direct? So if they say something and they're just trying to irritate me, I'm just gonna realize that it's trying to irritate me and be like, Either you get no response or you get a real calculated response. So, like, moral of the story is you have to see from a higher perspective. You have to have strategized reactions, and you have to pass the test this time, because last time you dropped it. Last time you lost it. Last time you lost this opportunity, and last time, like, you might have even went through a journey where you felt like this wasn't what was supposed to be for you. But it's because when you were in this energy, when this energy was around you last time, you didn't use it right. So now it's time that you pass the test. Now it's time that you use it right, and now it's time that you play your game from your blueprint, and now it's time that you pass the level and you get what you're meant to get. Naya.